Let's be honest. A failed courtship hurts. It hits your pride. It makes you question your judgment. And sometimes it even makes you doubt your ability to love again. But here's the truth. A failed courtship is a temporary heartbreak. It hurts, but you heal. A broken marriage can be a lifelong wound, and that's why clarity now is worth everything later. I've coached hundreds of singles through both, and I can tell you with absolute confidence, the emotional and financial fallout of marrying the wrong person makes the pain of a breakup look small by comparison. Today, I want to show you the real-world difference between a short-term disappointment and a long-term disaster, and why a failed courtship might actually be one of your best gifts you'll ever receive. The time factor, months versus years. When a courtship ends, you might lose a few months, maybe a year or two, but you gain something priceless: perspective. You learn more about what works for you and what doesn't. You sharpen your judgment. You get closer to finding someone who truly fits your life. But when a marriage ends, you lose years, sometimes decades. Divorce isn't just the end of a relationship. It's the unraveling of your routines, your home, your finances, and your identity. Everything you built together suddenly gets divided, emotionally, financially, and sometimes spiritually. Healing from a failed courtship takes courage. Healing from a broken marriage takes rebuilding your entire foundation. And here's the kicker. You can recover money. You can rebuild confidence. But you'll never get back those lost years you spent trying to make the wrong relationship work. The financial fallout, counting the real cost. Let's take the emotion out of it for a moment. The average cost of divorce in the U.S. runs anywhere between $4,000 and $30,000, and that's the conservative number. That doesn't include divided retirement accounts, lost investments, or the ripple effect that can last for years. Now compare that to a failed courtship. A few dinners, some travel, maybe a shared vacation. Emotionally expensive? Absolutely. But not life-altering. I've seen people rebuild their lives and finances after a breakup in a matter of months. I've also seen others still paying financially and emotionally years after their divorce. And I'll be honest, I'm one of those guys still paying. That's the difference between a lesson learned and a life detour. The emotional impact, short-term pain versus deep wounds. When a courtship ends, it can feel like rejection, but it's actually protection. You've been spared from investing your heart and your future in something that wasn't built to last. The pain of a breakup is sharp but clean. You feel it, process it, and move forward. But the pain of a broken marriage, that's slow. It lingers. It brings guilt, resentment, and self-doubt. It can harden your heart if you let it. But here's the empowering truth. You don't have to let it. Every failed courtship gives you a clearer picture of what real connection feels like. It strengthens your boundaries. It sharpens your intuition. It's preparing you for the extraordinary love you deserve. Because once you've been through heartbreak and learned from it, you start dating smarter, not harder. If you're stuck in a pattern, if you're ready to stop repeating the same dating mistakes, then clarity is your best friend. That's why I created my free guide called The Must-Have and Deal-Breaker Blueprint for Midlife Singles. It'll help you get crystal clear about what you need in a relationship, not just what you want. You'll learn how to identify red flags early, define your non-negotiables, and date with purpose and confidence. Grab your free copy using the link in the description below. It's helped thousands of midlife singles finally stop wasting time and start dating with direction, choosing clarity over comfort. Most people don't end up in broken marriages because they're reckless. They end up there because they settled for comfortable instead of compatible. Comfort says, this feels familiar. Clarity says, this aligns with my values and my future. And here's something most people don't talk about: the years lost trying to fix a marriage that never should have happened in the first place. Couples pour endless time, money, and emotional energy into counseling, retreats, and starting over inside the same broken framework. Yet studies show that nearly 40% of those couples still end up divorced. And of the ones that stay together, many quietly admit they're still not truly happy or fulfilled. They've traded loneliness for exhaustion. That's the emotional cost of choosing comfortable over compatible. You can spend years patching cracks in the foundation that was never stable, or choose clarity early and build something solid from the start. That's why I teach my clients to create their must-have and deal-breaker lists. It's not about finding a perfect partner, it's about finding an aligned one. A failed courtship isn't a failure when it protects you from committing to the wrong person. It's not rejection, it's redirection. It's a course correction toward extraordinary love. The bottom line: a failed courtship costs you a few months of healing. A broken marriage can cost you your peace, your joy, your financial security, and your sense of self. So the next time a relationship ends before marriage, don't call it wasted time. Call it wisdom earned. You're not starting over, you're starting smarter. If you're ready to stop repeating the same heartbreak cycle, let's talk. Book a free 30-minute discovery call with me. Together, we'll uncover what's been holding you back and map out how to find the relationship that truly fits: calm, confident, and lasting. Use the link in the description below to schedule your free call today. And remember, you're not starting over. You're starting smarter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.